Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Today, we're delving into a fascinating topic that intertwines history, economics, and the world of numismatics. We're going to talk about an ordinary coin that became extraordinarily valuable due to some striking and unusual errors, the 2015 D1 coin. Now, at first glance, you might be wondering how a simple penny can become worth a staggering $342 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single 1-cent coin, bearing certain mistakes, has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, igniting a frenzy in the numismatic community. The journey of this coin is as intriguing as its value, and it showcases the myriad ways in which errors can create desirability in the collecting world. First, let's explore how it all started. In 2015, the US Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins, but within those billions, a select few were minted during a specific process that led to some pivotal errors. The process involves both the striking and the engraving steps, which can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. The most notable error on this particular coin is the doubling effect observed on the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," making the inscriptions appear fuzzy and offset. This type of doubling is known as a machine doubling, which occurs when the dies are misaligned or if there's excessive force used during the striking process. Such mistakes can happen for a variety of reasons, including substandard mint equipment or errors in handling the dies. Collectors have a keen eye for these incidences, as clarity and precision are crucial when assessing the quality of a coin. The doubling phenomenon, however, is not the only error that lent this coin its astronomical value. There were also issues related to the date inscription, with some coins not displaying the date properly, and a few even had the error where the D mint mark was either missing or misaligned. Each of these misprints contributes to the uniqueness of an individual coin and draws the attention of collectors who relish the opportunity to own a piece of history that stands apart from the ordinary. In numismatic terms, rarity breeds value, and in the case of the 2015 D1 coin, the errors have transformed what would have been a standard penny into a highly sought-after treasure. The rarity combines with the demand from enthusiasts, investors, and collectors, catapulting the coin to remarkable heights in terms of monetary worth. Furthermore, its value continues to be highlighted by industry experts, coin dealers, and dedicated collectors who recognize the coin's potential for appreciation over time. It's not just about owning the coin, it's about the story it tells and the historical significance it carries. The 2015 D1 coin's journey from being an overlooked piece of currency to a coveted relic is emblematic of how mistakes, rather than detracting from value, can enhance it in the numismatic landscape. The growing interest in coins with errors has spurred passionate discussions, and many are likening the 2015 D to other notable error coins from history that have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. The sheer enthusiasm and fervor show how the marketplace of coin collectors thrives on such unique finds. If you think about it, this story also reflects a broader human penchant for rarity and the unexpected in various domains of life. The allure of the unique, the mistaken, and the unexpected is universal, transcending the currency realm and weaving its way through art, collectibles, and even modern technology. Different factors contribute to the dynamic pricing of such error coins: the condition of the coin, the rarity of the error, market demand, and the broader economic context all come to play during valuations. In an era where digital currencies and transactions are becoming the norm, tangible money, especially pieces with fascinating stories like the 2015 D1 coin, possess a unique charm that continues to entice collectors. Beyond just the financial aspect, there's a deeper connection that many collectors feel toward coins. Holding a piece of history in your hand sparks curiosity about the circumstances leading to its minting. What mistakes were made? How did this coin end up in circulation? The quest for answers makes collecting entertaining and rewarding. As we take a closer look at the possible trajectories for this specific coin in terms of future value, we also recognize that the interest in error coins is likely to grow as more people become aware of them. Such coins often find their way into the hands of investors who appreciate the dual nature of their existence, as both a store of value and a collector's item. Moreover, as people globally shift their focus toward rare currencies for investment purposes, the 2015 D1 coin's worth could appreciate dramatically. Imagine a future where this single penny, already valued at an eye-watering $342 million, could appreciate further, thanks to burgeoning interest worldwide. Collectors and investors will continue to keep a watchful eye on market trends, especially at auctions where coins like the 2015d frequently surface. The excitement that comes with each auction adds another layer of intrigue, as bidders are not just competing for ownership of a coin, but they are also engaging in a battle of wills, passion, and sometimes significant financial investment. Every time a coin with those specific errors is sold, it marks a moment in numismatic history, and people keenly watch to see how records are set and redefined. We can't help but think about what other hidden treasures are lurking in unexpected places, waiting to be discovered, just like the 2015d 1-cent coin. The world of coin collecting offers a sense of adventure and thrill, reminiscent of treasure hunting. In recent years, social media platforms and online forums have connected a vast audience of coin aficionados, further driving interest in various types of coinage. As collectors share their discoveries, resources for tracking market value have proliferated, creating communities where knowledge about coin errors is shared and celebrated. Thus, the allure of error coins, particularly this enigmatic penny, will only continue to blossom as they capture the imaginations of both seasoned experts and newcomers to the hobby. The transformative story of the 2015d 1-cent coin is a striking reminder of the nuances and unpredictability of the collecting world. Each mistake, rather than diminishing value, adds layers to its storytelling and legacy. With the financial markets ever changing, the timelessness of rare coins continues to strike a chord with those who see value in the past while recognizing its potential in shaping the future. As we wrap up our exploration today, one cannot ignore the parallels between this penny and the broader narratives woven into our lives. Much like this coin, we encounter errors and mistakes throughout our journeys, and yet it is often those very flaws that lead to personal growth and newfound perspectives. The 2015d 1-cent coin stands not only as a monetary object but also as a symbol of how the unexpected can lead to extraordinary outcomes. So, if you find a 2015d 1-cent coin in your change, know that within its tiny frame lies a world of value, history, and possibility that extends far beyond just its face value. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey into the realm of numismatics, and we hope to see you in our next video where we'll explore more intriguing stories from the world of collectibles and beyond. Next, 2002d 1-cent USA coin, we're diving into the enthralling world of numismatics today, and we have an incredible story that highlights the intersection of history, error, and value. Many of you might be surprised to learn about a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, a coin that despite its humble denomination of 1 cent has become a phenomenal topic in discussions of rare currency. Today, we're focusing on the 2002d 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has been valued at a staggering $124 million due to its notable errors and unique characteristics. You might be wondering how a single cent can be worth such an astronomical amount, and the answer lies in the fascinating world of coin collecting where imperfections can, ironically, create value that far exceeds what might be expected from a piece of change. To understand the rarity and worth of the 2002d 1-cent coin, let's first look at the context in which it was minted. The US Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins in 2002, particularly with the Denver Mint mark, which is where this D in 2002d originates. However, among those billions of coins, a tiny fraction were struck with significant minting errors that have captivated collectors. One of the most prominent mistakes found on the 2002d 1-cent coin is the gap between the edge lettering and the design on the obverse or front side of the coin. This kind of error, resulting from misalignment during the striking process, causes an unusual appearance that sparks intrigue among collectors. When the dies are poorly aligned or if the pressure during striking is uneven, it can create impressions that appear incomplete or distorted, making the coin a hot item in the numismatic market. That misalignment, in turn, leaves the coin visually compelling not just because of its artistic design but due to its faultiness, which collectors view as a key feature instead of a defect. There's a unique appeal to owning a piece of currency that bears stories of engineering mishaps and human error, and for some collectors, that means deeper satisfaction. Alongside the misalignment, the 2002d 1-cent coin also features a noticeable doubling error, particularly evident on the words Liberty and the date 2002. This kind of doubling, often referred to as die doubling, occurs when the coin's die itself experiences a shift during the minting process, resulting in duplicated images and letters. The subtle impression of the letters appearing twice creates a stunning visual effect, making the coin much more appealing to avid collectors who are on the lookout for such abnormalities. The fact that these doubling errors can drastically increase a coin's value is not lost on those who understand the rare nature of the phenomenon, turning a simple penny into a prized possession. Error coins such as the 2002d 1 cent have gained significant attention in the market due to the story they tell about the minting process and the skilled labor behind them. Collectors often seek out these one-of-a-kind pieces, and as the community grows, so does the frenzy around obtaining coins with unique irregularities that expose flaws in the production process. The market for error coins, consistently valued by enthusiasts, provides substantial opportunities for growth and investment, and this particular penny stands as a testament to that phenomenon. In a broader context, the appeal of error coins can also be seen through their rarity. In numismatics, rarity often translates to value, and the 2002d 1 cent coin is a shining example. The thousands of distractions in broader markets may lead many to overlook the simple, yet financially rewarding, world of rare coins. However, as the stories of remarkable finds and unusual errors circulate through coin dealerships, online auction houses, and social media platforms, the public's interest continues to rise. As awareness of the values attached to coins like the 2002d penny grows, so does its status as a collectible item. Investors are increasingly turning to these unique coins not just for immediate financial return but as part of a long-term strategy of diversifying their portfolios in ways that traditional investments may not allow. The 2002d 1 cent coin, with its unique errors, combines the intrigue of rarity and the potential for valuation increases that thrill collectors. Beyond its current valuation, one can speculate about its future worth. If current trends persist and interest in error coins continues to grow, we might see the 2002d 1 cent coin soaring well beyond its present estimate. The ebb and flow of the marketplace, influenced by various factors, often leads to unexpected shifts in value for rare coins, making tracking their market activity both thrilling and challenging. For the die-hard collectors and investors, each sale, each auction, and each newfound error coin creates excitement, and thus the stakes of ownership rise exponentially. What elevates the world of coins even further is the stories entwined with these findings. Each error coin becomes more than just a financial investment, it carries historical significance and tells a unique story. The 2002d 1 cent coin exemplifies how a small but significant mistake can lead to recognition, allowing collectors to discuss it in forums, share images online, and create narratives about their journeys in acquiring such a unique piece of minting history. Moreover, the excitement generated from the acquisition and trade of error coins encourages community bonding. When collectors gather at conventions, social media groups, or online marketplaces to exchange stories, tips, and even coins, they cultivate a thriving ecosystem built on shared passion and enthusiasm. The enthusiasm surrounding unique error coins often fosters long-lasting relationships and connections among collectors who might bond over a specific piece or the thrill of discovering rare mistakes. It's those relationships, along with the shared history of exploring the exciting world of numismatics, which add incredible layers to the value associated with coins like the 2002d 1 cent coin. The ongoing dialogue about this particular penny and its errors not only adds immediate financial interest but also strengthens the cultural fabric among collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. Each misshapen letter and gap bears witness to past practices and the evolution of minting technology, reminding us of the imperfect nature of production and contributing to our collective appreciation of the art behind currency. If we consider the broader implications, the 2002d 1 cent coin leads us to explore the role of error coins in shaping perceptions about value and rarity in our modern marketplace. As society becomes increasingly digitized, the tangible representation of currency illuminated through error coins beckons us to hold on to history and the meaning behind our currency. These coins anchor us to the past, while error opportunities elevate them into symbols of investment and prosperity. Each time a unique coin resurfacing captures the imagination of potential investors, we witness a shift in the conversation surrounding what defines worth. Such layers of meaning make the 2002d 1 cent coin truly invaluable in ways that exceed conventional valuation paradigms, and they invite even those outside the numismatic community to question, ponder, and explore their perceptions of currency. In an ever-evolving economic atmosphere, the value of tangible items like rare coins keeps the conversation engaging. The excitement around special finds, particularly error coins, enables enthusiasts to sift through change with newfound determination, searching for collectibles that may be hidden in plain sight. While it might be easy to overlook the penny amidst other penny-sized coins, understanding its potential and the stories associated with it fulfills a sense of adventure and discovery that is foundational in collecting. Exploring the world of error coins, such as the 2002d 1 cent, provides not only a way to engage economically but also opens doors to understanding historical context, craftsmanship, and the evolution of production practices. For many, it can transform into a lifelong pursuit that yields rewarding connections to both their communities and their personal histories. As we wrap up today's deep dive into this remarkable coin, we can see that the 2002d 1 cent coin embodies so much more than its physical form. Each era tells a tale of misalignment, doubling, and the eventual rise to a staggering valuation of $124 million, a reminder that even small mistakes can lead to significant consequences. It prompts us to reconsider the narratives we construct around worth and value, challenging us to explore the unexpected beauty found in errors and imperfections as they develop rich histories of their own. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just newly curious about the world of numismatics, the story of the 2002d 1 cent coin serves as a powerful illustration of how errors can generate enchantment and worth in our continuously evolving economic landscape. Thank you for joining us today on this captivating exploration into the realm of rare coins, and we look forward to bringing you more fascinating topics in upcoming videos that touch on history, investment, and the extraordinary treasures that bind them all together. Last 1998d 1 cent USA coin, we're in for an exhilarating ride today as we explore a topic that transcends conventional ideas about currency and value. Prepare to be captivated by the remarkable story of a seemingly ordinary coin that has transcended its status to become a sensational topic amongst collectors and investors alike, the 1998d 1 cent coin, which is notoriously valued at an astonishing $313 million due to its extraordinary errors and unusual characteristics. You might be asking yourself how a simple penny can be worth such an eye-popping amount, but in the intriguing world of numismatics, the narrative surrounding coins can be just as significant as the coins themselves, sometimes even more so. This thrilling saga begins in 1998 when the United States Mint produced billions of 1 cent coins at its Denver Mint. These coins are part of the Lincoln Penny series, and while most of them circulated without much fanfare, a small fraction emerged bearing significant errors that would make them highly sought after in the numismatic world. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1998d 1 cent coin is the infamous wide AM or close AM variety in the reverse design. Most coins from this period feature a close spacing of the letters A and M in America, but the 1998d coins exhibit an unusual wide spacing that immediately catches the eye of collectors. This error occurs when the dies used to strike the coins are either improperly engraved or fail to align correctly during the minting process. This subtle yet striking difference in design not only increases the rarity of the coin but also creates a buzz among collectors who remain eager to source out these unique variations within the American coin family. Many collectors are particularly interested in this variety, as it represents a fascinating example of the complexity involved in coin production. The allure of the wide AM variety can be attributed to its rarity and the intricate details surrounding its discovery. Initially overlooked, these errors garnered considerable attention over time as collectors began to piece together the story behind their emergence. As more individuals became aware of the difference between the wide AM and close AM varieties, the value of the 1998d wide AM coin skyrocketed, creating an unprecedented situation in the numismatic market where tensions between collectors rose as they sought to add this prized piece to their collections. In the world of collectible coins, rarity fuels desirability, and the 1998d 1 cent coin exemplifies this principle beautifully. Coins that present unique errors often intrigue collectors because they stand apart from their contemporaries, capturing stories of manufacturing quirks and human error. The catch, however, is that finding these error coins in circulation is quite rare, which adds to the frenzy surrounding them. Beyond the wide AM error, the 1998d 1 cent coin also presents additional production anomalies that contribute to its value. Among these is the presence of double die errors, where certain elements of the coin appear as if they have been stamped more than once. In the case of the 1998d penny, die deterioration and misalignment can lead to letters and details appearing to be exaggerated, inducing collectors to scrutinize each coin they encounter to ascertain whether they possess a double die variant. Each of these errors independently contributes to the intrigue and escalating price of the 1998d 1-cent coin, further solidifying its status as a rare and valuable piece in the coin collecting community. Coins like the 1998d serve as tangible representations of not just monetary value but also the innovative, often erratic processes behind their creation. The story behind this coin speaks to a broader charm present in the world of collectibles, where each piece is an object lesson in the imperfections inherent in manufacturing. For new collectors and seasoned enthusiasts, discovering these errors brings an exhilarating sense of adventure, akin to a modern-day treasure hunt where the payoff can lead to significant financial gain. As collectors continually share their findings online, forums are buzzing with discussions about the value of error coins, and the 1998d 1-cent coin frequently appears at the center of those conversations. Pricing trends point to a burgeoning interest in unique coins, with the 1998d seeing auctions soaring into the millions as demand surges. What's more, as more individuals enter the realm of coin collecting, recognizing the market value of error coins and the potential for appreciation, the excitement surrounding the 1998d 1-cent coin becomes more palpable. The thousands of collectors willing to pay top dollar for this coveted error coin reflects the increasingly competitive nature of the numismatic field, where bidding wars are becoming more commonplace, especially when dealing with pieces that bear unique errors. For many collectors, the 1998d also offers the potential for investment beyond just its current valuation. Coins with significant errors or historical context hold the promise of long-term appreciation, with many viewing them as safer alternatives to volatile stock markets or other investment vehicles. The coin, once viewed as a mere penny, is fast becoming recognized as a type of asset that could yield substantial returns for those who are passionate about numismatics. As auction results yield greater insights into market values, the ongoing narrative surrounding the 1998d coin continues to evolve, making it essential for collectors and investors to stay informed about any developments in the market. With each new piece of information, the attraction of the 1998d 1-cent coin grows stronger. This evolution invites both seasoned collectors and newcomers to participate in a different kind of economic discourse that revolves around historical context, craftsmanship, and sometimes a bit of luck. The design details and errors make the 1998d 1-cent coin a focal point of discussion about how manufacturing processes can influence the way values are assigned to currency. It's not merely a functional piece of coinage but a captivating artifact that opens the door to conversations about minting technology and the human touch involved in creating currency. Looking to the future, one can only speculate what the 1998d 1-cent coin might ultimately be worth. If current trends persist, as the interest in error coins continues to escalate, there's potential for this particular penny to far exceed its already astounding valuation. The future of error coins, similar to the 1998d, remains bright as awareness grows globally, and more people begin to recognize the remarkable stories associated with these unique collectibles. As individuals scour through change jars and pocket change with heightened awareness, the likelihood of rediscovering lost treasures increases. Each discovery revitalizes the thrill inherent in collecting, leading enthusiasts to appreciate the stories found in every potential find. The journey of the 1998d coin showcases how errors can elevate a humble penny into a multifaceted symbol of rare value and allure. The dialogue surrounding the 1998d 1-cent coin acts as a magnet, attracting both seasoned collectors and those new to the hobby to engage with its intricate backstory. The phenomenon of error coins serves as a crucial lens through which to examine human creativity, innovation, and mistakes, creating rich narratives that resonate well beyond the boundary of currency. The 1998d coin, as a subject, continues to inspire countless discussions. What constitutes value? How do we assign worth? And what stories are embedded within these small pieces of metal? As we conclude this exploration, we recognize that the 1998d 1-cent coin is a potent reminder of how a simple error can turn into something monumental, ultimately connecting people through shared interests, curiosity, and passion for discovery. So, whether you're an avid collector, an investor seeking rare finds, or merely someone intrigued by the stories coins can tell, remember that within every penny lies a world of possibilities waiting to be unveiled. Thank you for joining us today in this captivating journey into the rich history of the 1998d 1-cent coin, and we hope you'll tune in for more engaging content that dives into the ever-fascinating realm of collectibles, history, and the unexpected treasures that bind them all together.